At the age of 16, I stepped into a world I had longed to be part of. School. This moment was not just about education. It was a pivotal turning point in my life. Growing up, I often felt isolated, watching my peers thrive in classrooms while I remained on the sidelines. The decision to enroll in school was not made lightly. It was a blend of fear and excitement, a leap into the unknown. I remember the mix of emotions swirling within me as I prepared for my first day. Would I fit in? Would I be accepted? This journey was about more than just learning. It was about discovering who I was and what I could achieve. Join me as I share the story of my first steps into education, a journey that changed everything. Before attending school at the age of 16, my life was filled with challenges and uncertainties. My family faced financial difficulties, which made education a lower priority. Instead of attending school, I helped with household chores and took on odd jobs to support my family. The absence of a structured learning environment left me feeling isolated and unsure about my future. I often wondered if I would ever have the opportunity to learn and grow academically. The lack of resources and support made it difficult to envision a path forward. I also struggled with feelings of inadequacy as I watched my peers thrive in their educational journeys. These experiences shaped my desire for knowledge, fueling my eventual decision to enroll in school despite the obstacles I faced. As I approached the decision to finally enroll in school, a whirlwind of emotions engulfed me. Excitement surged through my veins, igniting a spark of hope for a brighter future. Yet, lurking beneath that thrill was a profound fear of the unknown. Would I fit in among younger students? Would I be able to keep up with the lessons? These thoughts danced in my mind, creating a tug-of-war between anticipation and anxiety. I envisioned the classrooms filled with eager faces, and the thought both thrilled and terrified me. The prospect of learning new things and gaining knowledge was exhilarating, but the fear of judgment loomed large. Ultimately, the desire for growth and change outweighed my fears, leading me to embrace the challenge and take that pivotal step toward education. The first day of school was a whirlwind of emotions and sensations. As I stepped through the gates, the energy was palpable. Students buzzed with excitement and nervousness. The bright hallways were adorned with colorful posters, and the laughter of younger classmates echoed around me. I felt a mix of anticipation and anxiety as I entered my classroom. The desks were arranged in neat rows, and the smell of fresh paper filled the air. My heart raced as I took my seat among students who seemed so much younger. I wondered if I would fit in. The teacher walked in, radiating warmth, and introduced herself. I was ready to embark on this new adventure, eager to learn and make connections despite my initial apprehension. As I stepped into the classroom, I was acutely aware of the age difference between myself and my classmates. Most were just 15 or 16, while I was already 16 and had a different life perspective. Initially, I felt a sense of isolation, as if I was an outsider looking in. However, as days turned into weeks, I began to form connections. My classmates were welcoming, and we bonded over shared experiences, such as homework struggles and classroom antics. The teachers were supportive, recognizing my unique position as an older student. They encouraged me to share my insights, which fostered camaraderie. This dynamic created a rich environment where I learned not only from textbooks, but also from the diverse perspectives of my younger peers. The subjects I encountered in school were a blend of excitement and challenge. Mathematics was particularly intriguing, as it pushed me to think logically and solve complex problems. I found myself captivated by history, where each lesson transported me to different eras, igniting my curiosity about the world. However, English proved to be the most challenging subject for me. Writing essays and analyzing literature required skills I had not developed before. This struggle motivated me to improve and seek help from my teachers. Overall, the curriculum not only expanded my knowledge, but also taught me resilience. Each subject impacted my confidence and ignited a passion for learning that I had never experienced before, shaping my perspective on education and my future aspirations. The first few weeks of school were a whirlwind of emotions and experiences. I vividly remember the excitement of making new friends, especially during lunch breaks when we shared stories and laughter. One memorable moment was when we teamed up for a group project and I discovered how much I enjoyed collaborating with others. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing. I struggled with certain subjects, particularly mathematics, which felt overwhelming at times. I often found myself staying after class for extra help, feeling both frustrated and determined. Despite these challenges, the support from my classmates made a significant difference. They encouraged me, and slowly, I began to feel more confident in my abilities. These early weeks were a blend of joy and struggle, shaping my school experience profoundly. Adapting to the school routine was both challenging and rewarding. Initially, I felt overwhelmed by the structured environment, but gradually, I found my rhythm. Each morning, I learned to wake up early and prepare for a day filled with new experiences. I embraced the routine of attending classes, completing assignments, and participating in discussions. The learning environment was vibrant, filled with energy and curiosity, which inspired me to engage more actively. I discovered that my previous life experiences provided a unique perspective in class, allowing me to contribute meaningfully. Over time, I formed connections with classmates and teachers, which eased my feelings of isolation. This adjustment period taught me resilience and adaptability, reinforcing my commitment to education and personal growth. Throughout my education journey, the support of family and friends played a crucial role. Initially, my family was skeptical about my decision to attend school at 16. They worried about the challenges I might face and whether I could keep up with younger classmates. However, as I shared my excitement and determination, their skepticism transformed into encouragement. My parents became my biggest cheerleaders, helping me with homework and celebrating small victories. Friends, too, were essential. Some were supportive, while others questioned my choice, fearing I might struggle. Nevertheless, the encouragement I received outweighed the doubts. This blend of support and skepticism fueled my motivation, reminding me that pursuing education is a personal journey, often met with mixed reactions from those we care about. Balancing school with work and family obligations was a significant challenge for me. Juggling classes, assignments, and a part-time job required meticulous planning. I often found myself exhausted, trying to meet deadlines while ensuring my family's needs were met. Time management became my lifeline. I created a strict schedule, allocating specific hours for studying, working, and family time. This structure helped me stay organized and focused. I also learned to communicate openly with my family about my commitments, which fostered their understanding and support. On particularly busy days, I prioritized tasks and sometimes had to sacrifice leisure activities. Despite the struggle, these experiences taught me resilience and the importance of balancing responsibilities, ultimately shaping my approach to challenges in life. Throughout my educational journey, teachers played a pivotal role in shaping my experience. One figure who stood out was my mathematics teacher, Mrs. Johnson. Her passion for teaching and ability to make complex concepts accessible ignited my love for numbers. She believed in my potential, often encouraging me to push beyond my limits. Another influential teacher was Mr. Smith, who taught history. His storytelling brought the past alive, making me eager to learn more. The supportive environment they created allowed me to thrive, transforming my fears into confidence. Their dedication inspired me to engage actively in class discussions and seek help when needed. These educators not only imparted knowledge, but also instilled a sense of belonging, making my transition into school a transformative experience. Engaging in extracurricular activities was a transformative aspect of my school experience. Joining clubs and sports not only helped me build confidence, but also enhanced my social skills significantly. I participated in the debate club, which sharpened my public speaking abilities and allowed me to express my opinions in a supportive environment. Additionally, being part of the soccer team fostered teamwork and camaraderie, creating friendships that extended beyond the field. These activities provided a safe space to connect with peers, easing feelings of isolation I initially faced. The challenges of competing and collaborating with others taught me resilience and adaptability. Overall, the extracurricular experiences were crucial in helping me navigate the complexities of school life and develop a sense of belonging within the school community. Throughout the school year, I experienced profound moments of self-discovery and personal growth that reshaped my perspective on life. Initially, I felt like an outsider, navigating a world filled with younger peers. However, as I immersed myself in the subjects, I began to uncover my passions and strengths. Engaging in discussions and collaborating on projects revealed my ability to contribute meaningfully. I discovered resilience within myself, overcoming challenges that once seemed insurmountable. Each success, whether big or small, built my confidence and shifted my mindset. Education became a transformative journey, teaching me the value of perseverance and the importance of lifelong learning. I learned that my age did not define my potential, and I emerged with a renewed sense of purpose and ambition for the future. Achieving academic milestones, such as passing exams or completing projects, brought immense pride and a sense of accomplishment. Each success represented not just a grade, but a testament to perseverance and hard work. I vividly remember the exhilaration of receiving my first passing grade. It felt like a victory against all odds. Completing a challenging project taught me the value of dedication and time management. These milestones were not merely academic. They were personal victories that boosted my confidence. They transformed my self-image, allowing me to see myself as a capable learner. The pride I felt was infectious, inspiring me to set even higher goals. Each achievement reinforced my belief in the importance of education and fueled my desire to continue learning and growing. The friendships I formed during my time in school were truly transformative. Initially, I felt like an outsider, being older than most of my classmates. However, as I engaged in group projects and shared experiences, bonds began to form. These friendships provided a sense of belonging that I had longed for. We supported each other through challenges, celebrated successes, and created countless memories together. The laughter and camaraderie made the school environment feel like a second home. I learned the importance of community, realizing that these connections enriched my educational journey. They taught me the value of collaboration and empathy, shaping my social skills and confidence. Reflecting on these friendships, I understand how they contributed significantly to my sense of identity and belonging during those formative years. As exams approached, I felt an overwhelming wave of anxiety wash over me. The pressure to perform well was intense, especially as an older student among younger peers. I worried about not measuring up and feared disappointing myself and my family. To cope with this anxiety, I developed several strategies. First, I created a detailed study schedule, breaking down subjects into manageable sections. This helped me feel more organized and less overwhelmed. I also practiced mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing and visualization, to calm my nerves before exams. Additionally, I formed study groups with classmates, which not only made learning more enjoyable, but also provided emotional support. These strategies transformed my exam experience, allowing me to approach assessments with greater confidence and resilience. Mentorship played a pivotal role in my educational journey, significantly shaping my experience. My teachers were not just instructors, they became my guides, offering invaluable support and encouragement. They recognized my unique challenges as an older student and tailored their approach to help me succeed. I vividly remember one teacher who took extra time to explain complex subjects, making learning less intimidating. Additionally, older students became mentors as well, sharing their insights and strategies for navigating school life. Their camaraderie made me feel less isolated and more connected. This sense of guidance fostered a nurturing environment, allowing me to thrive academically. The mentorship I received not only bolstered my confidence, but also ignited a passion for learning that continues to influence my life today. Looking back on my experience attending school at the age of 16, I can clearly see both the positives and negatives that shaped my journey. On one hand, the opportunity to learn and grow in an academic environment was exhilarating. I discovered new interests, formed lasting friendships, and gained confidence in my abilities. The support from teachers and peers made the challenges feel manageable. However, there were also difficulties. Balancing school with other responsibilities was tough, and feelings of isolation occasionally crept in as I navigated my path among younger classmates. The pressure of exams and the fear of not fitting in were constant companions. Ultimately, this experience taught me resilience and the importance of pursuing education, regardless of when one begins. This transformative educational experience has profoundly shaped my life choices and future aspirations. Attending school at the age of 16 ignited a passion for learning that I never knew existed. The challenges I faced instilled resilience, pushing me to set ambitious career goals. I now aspire to pursue a degree in education, inspired by the teachers who believed in my potential. Their guidance made me realize the importance of mentorship, and I want to give back by helping others who may feel out of place in their educational journeys. Additionally, the friendships I formed have motivated me to create inclusive environments for students of all backgrounds. Ultimately, this experience has taught me that it is never too late to pursue your dreams and make a meaningful impact. Reflecting on my journey of attending school at the age of 16, I realized that education knows no age limit. The challenges I faced were significant, but they were outweighed by the joy of learning and personal growth. Each milestone, from passing exams to forming friendships, contributed to my transformation. I discovered that pursuing education later in life can lead to profound self-discovery and renewed aspirations. It is never too late to embrace learning, and I encourage others, regardless of their age, to take that leap. Education opens doors to opportunities and fosters a sense of belonging. Remember, every step taken in pursuit of knowledge enriches your life and shapes your future. So do not hesitate. Your educational journey awaits, and it is worth every moment.